Sorry, guys. Still kind of tired despite it being late in the day. But I have something that I want to say that is away from, my howling and, justifiable bitching about the government. So, things aren't going to get better. We all see it. It's only going to get worse. And the farther we slide into an autocratic society, to an autocratic government, into a dystopian future, the more desperate people are going to be to fight in one capacity or another, whether it's violence, whether it's, increased protests. There's ICE protests going on right now in Chicago, and there are snipers up on the roof, or up on at least two, or I think one to three roofs, roughly, waiting, I'm guessing, to unalive the protesters on a single order. This is no longer a free country. This is a country of violence. This is a country of war. This is a country of either you stay quiet or you vanish. This is no longer the United States of America. This is the autocratic, Nazi regime under Trump. This is Trump's autocratic society. He's destroying Democrats. He's so far against the Democratic Party just because they are trying to help people. It's horrible. He's going after protesters. He's going after Democratic organizations, nonprofit or otherwise. And it's getting to the point where you either stay silent and you're fucked, or you speak up and it's worse. Now, I don't know, I've said this, I've said this quite a few times. You guys are scared. I mean, who isn't? I mean, we're all fucking scared. Even I am, Ugh, excuse me, sorry. I'm not afraid of, I have no fear of the government at all. I have no faith in it. I despise it. It needs to go. Like, flat needs to fucking go. What I am afraid of is not people. I'm not afraid of people. I have no fear of people. I have no fear of cops. I have no fear of the DOJ. I have no fear of, the little dog unaliver Kristi Noem, who I will be doing a rant on that bitch probably tomorrow. Unless I get really bored and I just do one today. But my fear is not being able to leave the country if things go as Trump wants. I mean, he's already declared war on America. He's declaring war on multiple major cities in the U.S. And if you watch the pattern, he's very, very slowly inching his way east. But something needs to be done. For me, like a lot of people, would think protesting. This is how I protest. Like, I can't, my health won't let me, go out and be able to, hold signs and walk the streets and things like that. This is my protest. This is how I challenge the government, and how I challenge, how I, in my own way, undermine Trump's, anti-free speech rhetoric. This is my form of protest. But we need to, this is a call to arms on a different level, on a different scale. This is not a call to violence, although more than likely it's going to end up that way. So be it. This is a call to arms in a different aspect. This is a call to fight with your voice. This is a call to ramp up the protests. I'm asking you guys, in whatever capacity that you are able to protest, do it. Whether you protest and put a video up on, YouTube or here or on X or, live on Facebook, it doesn't matter where you do it, but protest. Even if you feel safe doing it behind a camera, or if that's the only way you can do it, do it. Lift your voices. Collectively tell Trump, this is not how you run a country. He is weak. He is pathetic. But like an injured animal, he is getting dangerous. I just looked at a short, sorry, the yawn. Hey, the yawn, I'm still kind of tired today. Can't imagine why. I looked at a short of I believe he was a sergeant or a major, somewhere around in there, who is now under investigation for being a threat to national security because he does not support Israel. While I do, let me reiterate this. While I do believe that there are good Israelis, don't get me wrong, I am not for the entire country. Do I think that the ones who are bad need to be taken out? Absolutely. I completely believe that. I said it once. You weed out the good from the bad, you bring the good out, and you eradicate the bad. Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I completely for all of Israel? No, I am not. Do I believe that Gaza should be liberated? Absolutely. There are women and children in Gaza who should not be paying the price for what Israel is demanding. And, terrorist traitor Trump should not be allowing it, but yet he's over there sucking the Israeli prime minister's cock because he's in bed with the son of a bitch. Go fucking figure. So, MAGA is essentially praising a terrorist supporter. Trump goes off about, terrorist cells and blah, blah, blah. He himself supports terrorism. He is a fucking terrorist. Him and his whole fucking regime are terrorists. From Trump to Bondi to that little fucking dog unaliving cunt Kristi Noem, Cruella Noem, they are fucking terroristic threats. Trump and his entire regime is a terroristic threat, and they need to be in prison. Where does it matter? I don't care. Let him go be in prison in fucking El Salvador, in one of the worst prisons down there. All the better for us. But what I'm saying is that we need to stand up. Protest any way you can. Trump is destroying free speech. We all know that. We all fucking see it. We all know that the country has gone to hell. Nothing is going to get any better. We all know that. But while we still have some kind of a chance to fight, we need to do that. Even if we know damn well that we are going to lose. Every voice matters. In some way, doing something is better than doing nothing. you know, like, even if it's just, writing an email to, the White House, which I have done. I heavily, heavily criticized the way Trump is doing things. I have emailed senators. I have emailed, bitch blonde Bondi. Not that it's probably ever going to go anywhere, but, and if that fails, do videos, do protest videos. Collectively stand up, whether it's through video or through email or something, and say, fuck you, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with this. I said it once. Trump cannot come after us all. There's not enough members in the DOJ. There's not enough members of Homeland Security. They want to label me a fucking left-wing extremist? Go right the fuck ahead. I don't give a shit. I do support the Democrats. I do fucking support Palestine. Now, do I believe that there are some people in Palestine that are bad? Yes. But I support the good in Palestine. I support the good in Israel. Do I believe that the Israeli Prime Minister, needs to be dealt with? I do. Because what he's doing to Gaza is wrong. Do I think he needs to be, unalived? Remains to be seen, Do I think it would be an injustice if somebody unalived the Israeli Prime Minister? No. It would be justified, and it would be a relief to Gaza. It would help the Palestinians. Palestinians deserve freedom just as much as anybody. Gaza deserves its freedom just as much as anybody. We, as American people, we deserve our rights. We deserve our freedoms. Trump is blatantly taking that away from us. And it's not even the fact that him and his regime are even hiding it. They go after, the protesters. They go after, journalists. Am I protesting in my own way? Yes, I am. I am protesting. I am protesting against what Trump is doing. He is very severely, he's very severely anti-free speech. He is anti-civil rights. He is anti-immigrant. He is anti-everything. He is anti-American. And there's no place for someone in a high-powered position in the United States that is against the Constitution. He's completely anti-Constitution. There is no room for somebody who is anti-Constitution in this country. Now, that being said, yes, I did say it. Shit's going to get worse. Shit's going to get a lot worse, and it is not going to get better. This country, by my opinion, is legally dead because of what Trump and his regime have done to it. And it's going to get to the point to where nobody can say or do anything without it being tracked. Probably going on right now. If that's the case, you don't like this video, you don't like what I have to say, you can take it to Bondi. You can take it to the DOJ. You can even take it to Trump. I don't care. But I, as an American, hopefully not much longer, but as an American, I am enacting my First Amendment right, which Trump is trampling on every fucking day, to protest the cruelties and the brutal totalitarianism and authoritarianism that the government is throwing over this country. I am using my First Amendment right to stand up and say, this is not how this country should be run. It's not how it's supposed to be run. This country is based on diversity, equality, I forget what the I is, but it's DEI. It's diversity, equality. I fucking forget what the I is. If somebody could tell me what the I is, that would be great. But if not, I'll look it up later. But no, this country was a melting pot. Okay? This country was a melting pot. You know, the only people who were ever here originally to begin with were the Native Americans. When the Pilgrims came over, you know, there was no system for, you know, processing and immigrants, you know, and then the Irish and then the Chinese. This country is a base melting pot of multiple religions, ethnicities, and Trump is trying to weed all of that out to allow a white supremacist nation. That's not how it works. So yes, this is my way of protesting. If you don't like it, you can take this video and you can take it to Bondi, you can take it to Cruella Noam, you can take it to Trump. I don't care. I am using my First Amendment right to stand up and say Trump can go to hell. Do I support Gaza? I do. Do I support Palestine? Yes, because it's not right that the Palestinians are being treated the way they are. Do I support Israel? Not all of it. I support the good in Israel. Do I support Israel as a whole? Not the Prime Minister. If something were to happen to the Prime Minister, you think I would lose any sleep over it? No, the only one that would throw a fit would be Trump, because Trump is buddies with the Israeli Israeli Prime Minister terrorist. The ones that gave him his precious little jet. He's a known terrorist. The only real people that Trump seemed to actually attract are either pedos or terrorists. And yet he has the balls to complain about terrorist cells in America. You attract these people. You are the reason that these people are here. There was nothing wrong with having an open border policy for Latin immigrants to come over here and seek refuge and shelter and, away from whatever they were running from. Do I support open border? Absolutely. Do I support, Mexican immigrants coming over here to work? Yes, I do. Are they all good? No. Are there some bad ones? Yes. But the point is, just because if you support, Palestine's freedom, if you're against the ICE raids, which I'm completely against the ICE raids, I do not believe that the Gestapo ICE dogs, and yes, that is what I'm calling them because that is what they are Gestapo ICE dogs. I do not believe that Trump's Gestapo should be allowed to go in, shatter car windows, drag people out, and illegally kidnap them just on a stupid paranoid order. And you can't sit there and tell me that he is going after criminals, because that is complete and total bullshit. I don't care what Kash Patel says. It doesn't matter what fucking Bondi says. They are not going after, the bad people. They're going after hard workers. They're going after mothers who are waiting for their kids outside of schools. Do I support the protesters who are against ICE? Absolutely. I support the fucking ICE, Do I support ICE agents getting doxxed? You know what? You want to illegally kidnap people, you have it coming. Something happens, oh fucking well. That is on you. You shouldn't be part of a fucking terrorist organization that illegally kidnaps people. That is on you. That is your problem if your shit gets doxxed. You had it coming. That is how I feel about the fucking Gestapo ICE. They get doxxed, something happens, who the fuck cares? They don't fucking deserve sympathy. Yes, I side with the protesters. I side with those who want the fucking raids to end. Does that make me a bad person? Well, according to, fucking terrorist Trump and bitch blonde Bondi, apparently yes. If that's the case, you know what? The government can send me a fucking cease and desist letter. I don't care. I've chosen my side. I'm making my stance. This is my protest. Trump can go suck Putin's fucking cock, which he more than likely does every time he sees him. So, I've had my rant. Like the video, comment. You don't like it, you send it to your fucking DOJ or what the fuck ever. I don't care. But I am against Israel for what they are doing to Gaza. Although I do believe that there are good in Israel. I support the good in Israel, but I am not completely for Israel. I am for the freedom of Gaza. I am for the freedom of Palestine. Now, do I believe that all Palestinians are good? No, there are some bad Palestinians. But I am for their freedom. Weed out the bad. Other than that, I am completely for Palestine's freedom. Because, like any other country, they deserve freedom just like anybody else. I am against the Gestapo ICE dogs. They should not have the power that they do. That entire fucking Nazi organization should be completely disbanded, and every single agent that has been involved in these kidnappings should be doxxed, should be pulled out of their houses and vehicles, and they should be arrested accordingly. Do I believe that we should pull the wall down at the southern border? Absolutely. Pull the fucking wall down. The wall should not exist. Trump is racist, he is sexist, and he is a worthless pile of decaying shit. I said it, I think, earlier this morning. The government needs to shut down. It should not function at this moment. And it should not be opened back up until we get someone in office that knows what the fuck they are doing. Tariffs should be gone. Tariffs should not even be a thing right now. Because of the tariffs, the country is suffering. The country, in my fucking opinion, is dead. The United States is no longer the United States. The United States is a dead nation. We are living in a steel and concrete grave. That is all I have to say. Again, if you don't like the video, you can send it to whoever. You can send it to the highest levels of authority. I don't care. I am using my First Amendment right, while it is still partially, legal, to express my opinion, my thoughts. I am against Trump. I don't agree with what he's doing. He is very anti-speech. He is anti-Constitution. He is anti-LGBTQ. He is anti-America. So I'm going to leave this here. I will see you guys in the next video. All right? Bye.